All right. I got a controller here for you. I'm assuming you want. Assuming you would want this. I play on stick, so.
I might as well learn both.
I only have one stick, so. Kind of.
Wait, that what's
10.
Ah, there we go. Beauty.
All right.
I got chat open.
You good? All right. Good.
Jake's the queer. That's who's the queer.
Street Fighter 6.
Roommate, not queer. Rip Bozo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel bad for his girlfriend.
Fighting round. Practice training. Training round.
So it looks like he's...
Okay.
So I was trying to get it purple there because I'm like, I don't know if I'm black, but
That works.
it works. So they are wet. Heard? I don't know if I want to. I'm not gonna comment on that one.
All right. Good.
Yep, we're good. Are we playing against each other?
I was gonna do first is we'll go into practice. So you can take controller, but for now the idea is we gotta try to find you a character. I saw you watching a little bit. I'm not sure if that was just for screen competition.
It was just
or
for the
whatever.
screen competition.
Okay. So obviously every fighting game is gonna have a lot of different archetypes that are kind of relevant to their game specifically. So Street Fighter is a 2D game, obviously, so you're really only working on the XY axis.
Yeah.
But it's much more grounded. You're going to spend a lot more of your time on the ground trying to fight for space against your opponent and capitalize off of it when you can.
Okay.
So all these different characters have a bunch of different tools. So I guess the question that I have for you immediately is how aggressive are you going to want to play? How tricky are you going to want to, I guess, like, how tricky do you want to be in terms of, like, your attacks? Do you want to play with more, like, projectiles? Or, like, trapping your opponent with, like, a little set play? Or, like, what are you thinking?
I think we just stick to the basic stuff and just, like, go aggro.
Okay. So I'll probably just give you Ryu for the time being. Ryu is your easy starter character.
Okay.
So I'll do that for the beginning.
Alright, I'm ready.
I want to make sure my...
Your battery's not gonna die.
Well, that, but more than my screen doesn't turn off while I'm trying to chat. You gonna...
Alright, I'm ready. Alright, I'm ready.
Cool. Alright, now we don't have to worry about that.
Awesome. All right. So I'm not sure if you want to put that like on my bed or something.
It'll be fine here.
All right. So your basic controls, you're going to be running with. So this game, you have 6 buttons, and I'll have you learn just, I guess, like the classic controls for now, and then once you have a basic idea on like the feel for the game, then I'll get you on the easier controls, and you can kind of run with it like that. You're not playing the game long term, so I don't expect you to need to worry about like a good set of controls to get good habits. But so the idea is, obviously, you have your directional inputs. You can use a joystick or you can use your D-pad. Either one works, so it's whatever you feel most comfortable with. And then you have 6 buttons. With modern, you're gonna have 4 buttons, but I'll teach you 6 just for the sake of it. So you're gonna have this is a Switch controller, but just imagine it's X ball, right? That'll make things a little bit easier. So X, Y, and a right bumper are your punches. So you have light punch, medium punch, and heavy punch going upwards. And then same thing for the kicks. So A, B, and right trigger is your light kick, medium kick, and heavy kick.
Yep.
So that's the crux of it. Those are all your buttons, and then you have, like I mentioned before, you have a crouching version of all these buttons, you have a standing version of all these buttons, and you have a jumping version of all these buttons. Obviously, your jumping version is a little bit more limited because you only have so much time you can spend in the air, but that's the idea with it. So with the left side, I think those are going to be your binds. So you're going to have 2 of them. So that's your drive parry.
Okay.
The idea is if you just hold it down. Just hold it. so while you're doing it, every time I hit you, it fills up your gauge. This is your drive gauge.
All right.
So that's your resource for that. Drive impact takes 1, but also if you do it again, you can do a clash, and whoever does it later gets a knockdown, and they can do a full combo from it.
Okay.
So it takes, I think, 3. It can take 2 hits, and then the 3rd hit, it'll break the armor. So if you were to do it again. You armor through it. You can armor through it through 2 different attacks.
Okay.
The next thing you can do is with your parry button, if you remember which one that is. Yes. So while you hold it out, if you press forward, then you do like a forward while you're holding it. Then you'll do a rush. So your drive rush, the idea with it is that you can basically have it as a way to close the gap. If you're playing the game, you can close the gap in your opponent, and you can try to get in and do like a surprise attack if they have their guard down, right?
Okay.
In this game, you have 3 kinds of attacks. You have well, I guess you have 4, but you have 3 basically. You have lows, highs, and overheads. Okay. So your lows are going to be like these guys, right? These hit low. So if you have to block them, your blocking is holding back in this game. So if you just hold back, then you block this by default.
Okay.
But if you block it, you keep blocking, I can hit you with a low because you're blocking standing.
Yeah.
Now, if you're crouch blocking, which is holding down and back at the same time, just down and back, then these low attacks won't hit. You'll block them.
Okay.
But I can hit you with overhead attacks. So an overhead attack is you have some moves that can overhead just standing. So like reuse forward and medium punch. So if you do forward and Y, so hold forward and Y at the same time. There you go. Then you'll do an overhead punch. So that's an example of like imagine you're playing from mid screen, and then somebody rushes in and does that to you, right? If you're blocking low.
Okay.
Most of your other overheads are going to be jump ins, right? So when you jump into them, that can hit you while you're crouched. If you crouch block it, it hits you anyways because it's coming from above you. That being said, crouch blocking will block normal. So if you crouch block, it'll block like standing punches, so like high mid punches, and it'll block lows, but you're susceptible to overheads. The last attack you have is your grab. So grab is always going to be both your lights together. So for you, it's X and A. So all it is, so you just press both of them at the same time. You can do it forward, and also if you're pressing backwards, then you throw them behind you.
Yeah.
What just happened there? If we did it at the same time, so we did 1. We'll count down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, closer. The idea is it was a little clash we did, right? That little clash where we both went for the grab. That's literally just called a grab. It's literally just a grab counter. The idea is that we're both grabbing at the same time, so it pushes us both away at the same time, and now we have a restart.
Makes sense.
So that's the crux of it, really. It's just those are just all the basic moves you have. If you want to go ahead and go further, we have specials. Specials are they're a little bit harder on this control scheme, but with the different control scheme that I'll get you to have, it'll be a little bit easier. So this is the motion inputs, right? So on the side here, this is all the buttons you're pressing.
Yeah.
On the left side is all of the buttons I'm pressing. So if you want to look at mine for the time being, you basically have a couple different inputs you're doing, but usually you're doing quarter circles, right? So
Yeah.
that's doing down, down, back, and back. So doing that in one quick motion will get you a quarter circle. So for Ryu, he has quarter circle forwards, quarter circle backs, right? So an easy input, quarter circle forward and punch. That shoots a fireball, right? So if you want to try doing that, that's quarter circle forward in any punch at all.
Yeah.
So you'll have a different version for lights, mediums, and heavies. That was your back. So you have, so Ryu he has a fireball for quarter circle forward punch. He has Hashugeki, which is like, it's a little like, it's like a short range like command push.
Yeah.
He has, I forgot whether this move is called, but he has basically this donkey kick for his quarter circle forward and kick. You have to make sure that you want to make sure, and that's why people like to use the D-pad as well, because they can control it more in terms of the time for it. So if you're looking at your inputs here, you're pressing punch. You're pressing punch too early. You're pressing it during your down forward input.
Okay.
You want to wait until you're hitting the side, until you're hitting left or right. You're hitting the cardinal direction for it.
Come on.
There you go. Right? So the idea is, so that's literally all it is. You want to be doing those in like swift inputs. So, and then, so if for her kick, he has donkey kick forward and he has Tatsu, which is like tornado kick backward. Right? So all these moves, they have different properties, all that kind of stuff. I won't bore you. I'll show you some more ways that you can use your meter here. Is you can take those specials and you can enhance them, right? So if you press 2 punches or 2 kicks, depending on whatever the special move you're using is. So do that fireball again, but instead press 2 punches at the same time. So either for that, you could either do both of these, or you could do one of these buttons and the bumper at the same time.
Okay.
So so that wasn't it, but if you try again. There you go. So you use 2 bars of your meter,
Okay.
and you got a enhanced version of the move, right? And that happens for all of your moves. So enhanced Tatsu, enhanced Donkey Kick, all of them have enhanced versions, but they cost meter too, right? One more thing that I want to teach you is, I'll teach you this as well. So earlier I showed you this drive rush, right? Where you press forward while you're parrying. You can also do this out. You can cache that by doing it out of a move, right? So let's say that I did like a crouching medium kick, right? This is what a crouching medium kick looks like. If you press parry after hitting it, yeah. So that's the parry. So if you press the parry button, you don't hold it, but you press it after hitting a move or after hitting certain moves, like your crouching medium kick, then you'll get rid of 3 bars in exchange to capitalize off it, and that you can do like a combo off of, right? Okay. So try like crouching medium kick and then press the parry button. So there you go. So that was standing light kick, but still, you get the idea. So that works for like any move. There's certain moves that it doesn't work for, and those are they come every once in a while. I think you're standing heavy. You probably can't do it after standing heavy kick, but that all depends. That's more high level stuff that you have to learn, because it's like a thing where you can like play neutral. You can play the game and you can like poke them and then go in off of it. Basically, you just want to be pressing it as soon as you hit them.
That's that kick, and it's not going.
You don't want to press any direction when you don't want to press any direction while the move hits. You want to let go. You want to have a neutral input when you press parry.
Okay.
So you want to hit the move and then let go of the direction stick immediately as it hits and while you press parry. So, let's do it again. So there you just waited too long for that. So you want to like immediately as you press it, you're immediately as you hit. There you go.
There we go.
There you go. So that's the kind of thing where like if you're sitting mid range and you're trying to like poke for a game and then you get a hit, you can capitalize off and get a full combo.
Okay.
The last input I want to teach you, and this is probably the hardest of the ones, is Dragon Punch. So envision it basically. I'll do the input. Is basically, there we go. So it's basically forward, down, down, forward. That's the idea you're doing. So you want to be basically imagine that you take your control stick and you want to make it a Z, right? So you're gonna go forward, and then down forward, and that'll give you a little uppercut. So basically you're trying to do forward and then down forward. So you're going from forward to down and forward, to down and forward, and you're pressing the button at the down and forward. So you shouldn't be going anywhere up. So that was just quarter circle. But so instead of this one, instead of starting down, you're starting forward, and then you're going down, down, forward. You don't want to go all the way forward. You just want to. This one might be easier if you use the D-pad for, because then the idea is that if you do down forward, you have to press both down and forward at the same time. You can't mistake it for just pressing forward.
Yeah.
Right. The stick is a little bit harder when you get to it, but if you want to keep trying.
Okay, so I'm going the side down and like diagonal.
Yes, you're not trying to return to neutral after every single one of those
Yeah.
inputs. You want to carry them over seamlessly, like that. There you go.
Cool.
So moves that are like that usually have those inputs. It depends on the character, obviously, but moves like that are usually anti-airs. So the idea is if you jump in on me, it's a good way for me to hit you out of the air for jumping in on me because you can't block me.
Yeah.
Moves like that will also, the enhanced versions, like his, these are invincible. So you can use them if you get knocked on the ground and you have to get up into somebody like trying to punch you as you stand back up by immediately reversaling, or using a reversal and punch. So that's that's the core of it. The last thing I'll teach you here is supers. This is your super meter.
Yeah.
You have 3 levels of it. Always it caps out at 3, and you can do 3 supers. You can do a level 1, a level 2, or a level 3. Literally just depends on what you have.
Okay.
So it goes back to the motion inputs. You're always gonna have to do 2 motions, and then a button. So I'll make it easy for Ryu's. His level 1 is quarter circle, punch. So 2 quarter circles. That's literally all it is. So you just do 2 quarter circles and then the punch.
Nope. Come on.
You have to do it relatively quickly. So. So the secret for this one, because I'm looking at your inputs, is that you want to make sure. So for any of these here, you want to be making sure your control. I'll probably grab this because this will be easier to show you. Is you want to be going forward. Basically, you're going forward. For something like this, like you're trying to do it quickly because the fighting games are pretty dexterous in nature because you just kind of have to. But that's one where you could return to neutral. You can either return to neutral or you can try to keep it seamless. But return to neutral might be easier for you right now, or you're just doing. Like, if you need to slow down and just do this quarter circle slowly and do it twice, and then like speed up with it. So to make it easier here, just do a fireball. Just do 1 fireball. There you go. Now just do another fireball. Just keep doing fireballs, and you'll get the time. No, feel that timing and do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Now, this time, do the input for it twice. So instead of pressing the button on the first one, you're doing it twice.
Come on.
This one might be easier on the D-pad if you want to for this, because you can just slide your finger across it. You're close on these, right? That neutral input is just killing you a little bit. There you go.
There we go.
So something like that, right?
Holy crap.
So the backward version, the level 2 is you do the same thing except you're doing quarter circle back and punch.
Yeah.
That's literally all it is. So if you want to do a Hashogeki, so just like the regular quarter circle back and punch, and now you just do it, and you just do it again. You do it again.
Come on, you want to do it? There's that.
You almost had it there. So you just want to make sure. Like, I can see that you're going back to neutral, and you're just going back. You're just going back to neutral for too long. That's all it is. You just gotta do it and feel it, and then just do it faster until you get the rhythm for it. You got it there. You got one in there, right? You got it again.
What's that? Come on.
If it helps you, try to think of it as you're going. There you go. There you go. There you go. And now for level 3, it's again just another one of those inputs. But the difference is you're doing double quarter circle forward and then a kick. And that uses all of your meter, and you get a much stronger super. one thing with this as well is when you reach 20. So this is kick. This is double forward and kick.
Bang.
There you go.
Bang.
With a move like this, for every level 3 in the game, they all work the exact same way. Once you get to 25% of your total health, or if you'll see at the top your health will turn yellow when you get to that point, then your super does extra damage when you're at low health.
Okay.
So we'll just do a quick example for that. There. So if you want to do it one more time, so double forward and kick.
Come on.
Oh, you almost had it. I'm gonna start crouch block and keep trying to do it. There you go. So you get a special animation, you'll get way more damage. And that's about all I need to teach you. That's like obviously a lot of the input stuff. That's where the intimidating stuff comes out to, because it's really hard to get a grasp on it super quickly, since it just requires this is a game that requires a lot of practice, a lot of dexterity, that kind of stuff, right?
Makes sense.
So you'll get a hang of it pretty quickly with the other control schemes, but that's a lot of like the gameplay stuff measured out there, right? You want to be using the basic of playing the game is you always want to be using your punches to beat somebody at any point, especially if they're trying to grab you, right? And I know that down, especially if they're trying to grab you. If someone is punching you, you block it, right? That's how you beat it. Okay. If somebody is sitting there and obnoxiously blocking the entire time, you grab them, and there's the circle, right? Grab beats block, block beats punches, but punches beat grab. And you go in that circle there.
Alright.
So, if you want to press right there. Oh, actually, right. Yeah, go ahead, do that.
Champion, one day I might be proud of what I see from the man in the mid. A real freedom fighter, got a problem, what's the deal? Everybody know that I always keep it real. I fall down, I get up, I keep pushing still. They recognize I'm a champion. I did it all, even what they say can't be done. I wear my stripes proud, I raise my flag high, and I'ma stay free till the day I die. Survivalist, heroic as a tigress. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young.
Beauty.
Alright. So here's what I'm going to get you to do. This is the entire roster. I don't own 2 DLC characters. Kill me for it, okay? This is basically the entire roster. Go through and just find somebody who looks interesting to you. But you can see a couple attributes here on whether what their strengths is, what their best range is at, how easy they are to use, that kind of thing. Usually the ease of use thing is more in terms of like how difficult their gameplay, like their game plan is to set in motion.
Okay.
So that's the crux of it. But find someone who looks interesting.
Probably stick away. Stay away from tricky characters for now.
Fair enough.
I gotta kill on my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet after I fell down.
Okay.
Lily? Oh, careful there. Oh, we're good. This is the weird one because you're just using like an Xbox controller. It's just for this switch. So for this, for something like this, first of all, you have costumes and colors. You can pick whatever you want there. We'll do for this. The idea with this, so we're gonna keep you on monitor. So if you go up one, so this is what your moveset is gonna be now. So all that shit I just told you in terms of controls, this is gonna make it a lot easier. Now the difference with this is you have light, medium, and heavy as a button. So it combines your punches and your kicks into one button.
Okay.
And the idea is that instead of needing to pick a kick or pick a punch for certain times, it just cuts down on some of your move list and gives you just kind of like a little bit of like a toned down version of your moveset to make it a little bit simpler.
Okay.
Right? Instead of doing those special inputs, now your top button is a special move button. The idea is you're gonna have a neutral button, forward and special, back and special, and then like down and special, right? So that's all it is. Now obviously your drive impact is left bumper. I'm not sure what it was before, but you have a drive impact on left bumper. You have drive parry on your right bumper. And I think assist is like you can just hold right trigger down and like mash one button, and it'll give you like an auto combo if you want to do that.
Okay.
Your grab I think is still the exact same thing, so light and medium at the same time.
Okay.
That's still grab. And if you want to go back to it real quick, heavy and special. So you press both of those buttons together to do one of those supers. So instead of doing quarter circle, and then a button, the idea is that I think it's forward and both those buttons together, neutral in both those buttons, and back in both those buttons to get level 1, 2, or 3. I don't exactly know what they all are, but that's all it is. So it makes it a little bit easier for you. You don't have to worry about it. So if you want to pick Lily, I have costume too if you want that, but
I don't know what costume she is.
she has like a poncho, stuff like that.
Ah, I'll give her a costume.
There. A little walkout.
Oh, let's go. Five to you. IRL heli.
Pressing directions to like change your face.
Let us begin.
My pleasure.
Alright.
So if you want to try some of your buttons here. So her things is that she has these big clubs, and she has one of her special moves is like a command grab. So she does like a big grab on you. I think if you just press Y. That's what it is, yeah. So do that again. So you get like a big grab here, and that does like a more damage than a regular grab does.
Okay. What's my normal grab?
Normal grab is light and medium at the same time.
Okay.
Same as it was before.
Oh yeah.
So you can do that if you want. So that's just a regular grab. It does a little bit of damage, but it's your command grab. This character's main thing is you want to go for the command. So her heavy buttons are all going to be using her clubs and her legs to get like big hits on you, and then her lights and mediums are just going to be little pokes to try to get in, right? So you want to be in, and I probably want to keep you at this one.
Oh, this is here now.
So if I'm blocking, your attacks aren't going to hit me. What are you going to do about it?
I'm trying to figure out the buttons. You changed them on me. I don't like
Yes.
this.
You want to go back to the regular
Let's
one?
go back to the other ones because I spent so long just.
Sure. Here, we'll go back. We'll go back to the character select menu. That's where you change it here, because that structure is a little bit easier. It's I wasn't able to change it, but if you want to go down to modern here and just change it back to classic, there you are. So that's why there's a lot more buttons to deal with. But if you're ready for it, then it will work.
Yeah. I mean, you taught me one way, and now I'm gonna try and figure a simpler way.
Let us round one.
Sure, I got it.
So for that, the way her things work is she gets her little wind stalks that you do from that little twirl thing you did. And when you have those, that move that you did that like dove forward, that becomes more that does more damage. And if I block it, I can't punish you for doing it on me. I think it was probably a quarter circle back and kick. I think maybe. Yeah, there. So that uses one of your stocks for it, but you get more advantage and do a little bit more damage.
Bang!
So usually if you hit those, you can get a strong combo off of
That's
it.
my
That's your drive in.
Where's my dodge?
Your parry. That was the other left side button. So now you're in burnout right now, which is why your bar is depleted and you're gray looking. That means you don't have any of your drive meter left, so you can't do any of the things that are associated with it. You can't parry, you can't drive impact, you can't use your super versions. You have to wait for it to slowly come back up. And now you have it all back. That was just a timeout, but
Yeah.
obviously it's going until you get to the final round. So,
Okay.
or until you get depleted from the opponent's health.
I hit it first try. Ah, I'm hitting pretty thick.
So that's a drive reversal there, but I didn't teach you about that, but clearly you got something out of it.
I'm still. That's my block. Okay.
Your block is just holding back. Your block is just holding back at any time.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Grab! Oh man.
So when I was using controller, I just had made the habit of putting both my thumb on both the buttons at the same time and then just feeling that out. So because if you just hold it, if you
Oh,
just-
I'm doing top two. That's why.
no. So you're doing both those at the same time.
Real wins.
So yeah, do you want to try any of the characters? Do you want to just keep running it back? What are you thinking?
We'll run it back. I'm still trying to get used to the block because usually, like, I'm still used to Smash on the Wii.
Yeah,
where
where
it's
you
just
have
I hit
with a
Z.
block button. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's the thing with a lot of fighting games is instead of having a button to block, with some exceptions like Mortal Kombat that has it in some examples. But for most fighting games, just holding back gets you to block. So the idea is that yes, you're walking back at the same time, but if you're about ready, or if you're ready to receive an
that's not
attack, if you're ready to receive an attack at any given point, then you just hold backwards normally.
I can't change
Well,
it.
if you can. So if you press start, there you go. You can change that all there. So if you click edit, you can also there's some button presets. So you can change those around if there's any one. So like a custom one up there.
Okay. I think I just want to change where my third this.
So what are you looking to change?
Looking for my block.
Your block is just holding backwards. Or you want your parry? Are you looking for your parry?
Parry.
Parry is this one right here. Is your medium punch and medium kick together. So you press whatever button you want instead of left bumper.
Okay. Let me read these. Three punches right button. Oh.
So the idea is that you have it goes upright. So you have light, medium, and then your bumper's heavy punch.
Okay.
Light, medium, and then your trigger is light, medium, and heavy kick.
And that's my. Oh. Okay, that's my. Okay, we'll leave it then.
You're good? Oh.
Uh.
Press now. Okay, remember it's Xbox controls.
Yeah, yep.
There you go. There you go. Good? I'll play. I'll do Chun for now.
My eyes are deceiving me anytime I look at the controller.
Show me the power of my company.
Okay, Gunner.
Ready? Then show me. My pleasure.
Okay. Just make. Ah, punch low. No. Bastard.
So if you're in the middle of parrying and somebody grabs you, that grab does extra damage.
Yeah.
Just a heads up.
Round 2. Fight.
Better.
That I pressed the button at the exact time that you hit me, so I got a parry. Like a perfect parry.
Yeah.
You can't grab me on the wall like that, but if you ever hit one of those big impacts, you can hit me off of it.
Okay. That's what I was trying to do the whole time. Rip. Rip.
So the tricky part with this game is that doing your like big super moves, the idea is that if you're gonna do them in the middle of a combo, you have to have certain moves to hit, and while imagine that you have like a regular punch, and while that punch is out and hitting them, you're doing the input for your super, so that when the punch is finished, like when the attack is finished and your punch retracts, you can do the super.
Oh.
That's the idea with it.
So it's like I have to punch and then do the next one.
Yeah, but you obviously, the lighter the punch is, the less time you have to buffer the input, right?
Okay, would that also be for kicks?
Yep, same thing. It works for kicks as well. I'm just using punches as an example.
Cool.
But again, the faster, the lighter the punch, the harder it is for you to buffer the input because you have less time. It goes in and out, right? So the longer it takes out, like a heavy punch, it'll take a lot longer to go out and come back in, which gives you a lot more time to do the input, right?
sense.
I'm hitting you low. What are you gonna do? You gonna block it?
I'm trying, man.
So if somebody's in the air, you never want to meet them in the air unless you have the ability, unless you have something you can do about it.
Yeah.
You're always going to want to sit on the ground and anti-air them. A move you will always have to anti-air is crouch and heavy punch. Crouch and heavy punch are the same. So if you hold crouch and then press heavy punch, that right there,
Yep.
that is a good move. So if you see me jump into you, so wait until I jump into you. Wait until I jump in. So that's a good move to hit me while you do that. You did it pretty late, odds are.
Okay.
But if you just wait again. It's all good. It's all good. So you want to do it like when I'm like as you see me at the peak of my jump,
Okay.
like that. So it's a good way to hit me and push me away for jumping in on you, right?
Okay.
That's the idea.
keep fat figuring with jump. Oh, that's not really. There we go. I just go up?
That's what that super does.
Oh
It's,
my
it
god.
depends on the character.
That's it. That's so. Oh. It's fine if you're like jumping a lot, I guess, but. How did I do the
How'd you do what?
more explosive grab? What was that again?
So I think for that, because before you were doing it on modern, I think for this one you're doing a half circle. I think you do half circle and punch. So you're doing a half circle from back to down to forward, and then you're doing punch. So you're doing like you're going from back all the way down to front.
Back. Oh.
You know what? Let's go check. Just make sure I'm not losing. If you want to press pause and go to command list, and then you can see your specials here. So keep going down. Mexican Typhoon. So at the top. So it's actually a full circle. So for that one,
Oh my.
you have to go forward and then go all the way back up and around and forward.
Oh.
So that usually is best done if you jump. So if you just jump straight up and then you do the input while you're in the air, and then you press the button when you hit the ground. You press the button when you hit the ground. There you go.
There we go.
So that's the other good thing with big moves like that take a lot more time to do the input for. You can do that while you delay a move. So you could press a move and then do a full circle while you're doing it.
Okay.
Not quite, but you got the idea.
Yeah.
Especially with a command grab like that, you can't combo into them. You have to. They're grabs on their own, and if you could just combo into a grab every time, that would be pretty busted, right?
Sure.
Because you just do a combo and then you end it by grabbing them and then just sliding them on the ground, right? So that's the gist of that. You want to try a different character?
Yeah, I'll try a different
Now,
character.
I will tell you, there are some characters in this game that have what are called charge inputs. Those, if you pick a character that has those, I will stray you away from them, because the idea with that is they're characters that you have to hold a direction for a certain length of time, and then flick the opposite direction and the button at the same time. So the idea is like, Guile has them, DJ has them, Blanca and Honda do,
Okay.
Chun-Li does, who I was just playing. The idea with them is that they have to so for Chun-Li, the fireball I used on her was I have to hold backwards and then flick forward and punch at the same time to shoot the fireball.
Okay.
So some characters have those. They're different. They're different sets in their moves. So you have to work around them.
Okay. From mid-range.
So when we get into this game, I will give you the chance to look at your control scheme.
Poor lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say. When you were like, I'll just keep it here. I'm like, you really should.
I have a thing in my room where it's just like a lap. So I get the cushion for the hard top. But
Poison's
So-
on the menu.
We'll go through these first.
Give me your best shot.
oh, that's right.
Gonna pause. And go to your command list. So here are all your buttons. So this one, that's just quarter circle and punch. And you do a big punch like that. As you hold on, if you hold the button, if you hold your punch, like if you hold the button when you do the input and you press the button,
Yeah.
if you hold it instead, then you'll charge up and you'll have armor when you do the big punch.
Okay.
That one is
Holy.
so that one there. That's literally all that is. That's a quarter circle back and punch.
Yeah.
And then you can do a follow up with it where you do forward. And when you do that, you do a slam down. So the normal one is the slam up. If you press forward and punch after the first one, then you do like a slam down. So it's just the first one. That one is that dragon punch input I taught you,
Yeah.
where it's the Z, and that one you do a big lunging jump punch in front of you. That one is
Big kick.
big Spartan kick. So this one here, so this is a stance where you go into like a defensive position. You can hold the button down, and if you go down, you can see that you have different inputs. So if you're in that stance where you put your arms up and you press punch, then you do like a little bit of a slam, like that little double-handed fist. That one is a low sweep, and that's a grab. So you can do a grab while you're in that stance. That stance blocks anything that hits it, but you take damage for it. So you do you have armor during it. Yeah. So the idea is that you could do any of it. So if you want to try any of your moves, feel free. And you hold it if you want to, and you can and then while you're in that input, you can press the button to do a different move.
Come on. Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
So something like that. Like imagine for this, if it's easier because you need to use your fingers here, use the bumpers if you need to with your index, and use that to get yourself into your stance, and then use your thumb to use the move while you're in the stance, right? So you do the input to you use the input like that, and then you can use your thumb to press the button while you're in the stance. See what I mean? So you can press that button twice. There you go. See that?
Yeah. How do they do the grab if I have to hold? Oh, because grab's just any.
Grab is both the lights together.
Yeah.
So you could do the input with your index on your right hand, and then you could just grab with your thumb when you do it. So you just press grab. So do the input, and then press grab. You're still holding on to it. You're still holding on to the button while you do it, and then you're grabbing.
What button am I holding? I'm holding on to
right. Heavy punch up here. So that because that's another punch button, right? So you can just do.
I'm holding.
What are you holding? Why are you holding kick? Because you're
for the scrotum.
Or for the is it okay? Then instead you want to press your trigger then. Your right trigger. Sorry, I didn't realize it was a kick input. So your right trigger is another kick. So you can so while you hold that, you can just press grab. Grab.
I'm trying to hold on. There we go.
And that does a lot of damage though. All right, we're fighting.
All right. Oh, fuck, get off the floor. Alright.
Kind of see it? Kind of feeling it out?
I think so. I feel my thumb getting sore.
Yeah.
We'll try it again. But I still need to work on the fucking charge move. How can I, like, punch up? What was that again?
So crouching and heavy punch.
That's it.
Heavy punch. There you go.
Right.
So your crouching heavy punch will always be one of a very good anti-air.
Yeah. No! Really?
Round 2. Fight.
See, and like your drive stuff still works as it did on the other characters we played. It's a universal mechanic.
Yeah. Oh, do the thing. Okay. Girl, you're celebrating too much for me not knowing how to use your special. That.
See, so like that move, that your big drive impact, is a good armored way to get them off of you if you need to. But
Yeah.
also remember, you have your quarter circle forward punch, which is that big Superman punch that you have.
Yeah.
That if you hold the button down, you get armor. So if you do it again, big damage.
Ah.
And remember, if you need to, your heavy buttons always, you have your heavy punch here and your heavy kick here. So if you need to use that big punch, you can focus on the inputs there and just use your index for the input.
Aki wins.
Third. That would've been alright.
So, yes, yes. After like, I'm assuming for like, because this is your first time playing a fighting game. I'm assuming, like,
Yeah.
like an actual
Actual
fighting game.
fighter.
Then yeah, obviously it's gonna be pretty jarring and maybe a little bit difficult dexterity wise with how many things you have to press and the timing and all that stuff. But slowly but surely you'll get a hang of it all. So
Yeah. I think I want to run it back one more time. Okay.
yep,
Cool.
good.
Yep. I just want to see it.
Yep, and you can see all your other super. So these are your supers here. So double forward and punch. So if you want to go back to that there.
Oh, sorry.
Double forward and punch for your level 1. Double back and punch for your level 2. Double forward and kick for your level 3. That's literally all it is. Again, those rules I taught you before, like on Ryu, it always changes. It just so happens that hers are the exact same. Actually, no. Double. I think that's double. Is this? This is yeah. This is assuming you're facing towards the right.
Okay.
So, but if you go one more to the side, so these are your uniques. Literally, all this is you have some buttons that you can link into each other naturally, but just on the ground. So this is like you're down in heavy punch while you're in the air. This is like forward and heavy punch. If you do forward, medium punch, and then heavy punch, you get like some of these. So some of these are like little combos. They're not massive. They don't lead into anything. Maybe a super if you cancel it into it. But a lot of these are just like quick little strings, right?
Okay. I want to do. There we go.
So if you ever get like a big hit like that, that's when you want to use your heavies. That's when you use your big heavy buttons because you got a hit. I can't do anything while we're in that state. So.
Come on. Oh, I can't get the damn thing to go off. My charge.
Yep. It's just about being mindful with your inputs. Sometimes, I've had it before too, where I rush the input and I'm not, I'm like just not careful enough with like how careful I do it. But it's about getting that sweet spot between doing it quickly.
Bang!
It's about that sweet spot of doing it quickly, but also doing it accurately.
Yeah, I think the other thing is I'm critting. I have to hit like a specific punch or kick. Come on! Can I block against that by?
You absolutely can,
Okay.
but you're pressing a button, so you got hit by it.
Yeah.
As long as you hold backwards, then you don't get hit by it. So if I do it again, I just hold back. That's all you gotta do. But also for projectile like that, so also you take poison damage from this character. That's just the thing she does. But also, let's say that I threw a projectile at mid range against you. you can just drive impact through it. That big charge up move with armor that you have. I think that's your light. I think that's your left trigger. If I do it against you, you can just hit, you just armor through it. And you can down me for it.
Yeah.
So.
This motherfucker's so slippery, man. No! No. Almost.
Kind of feeling it though.
I'm kind of feeling it.
So this is why like practice in this game important. Very very important.
Yeah.
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my
Good luck, guys.
So Blanc is one of the charge characters, by the way. So if you're willing to try it, you're welcome to, because that's a little bit harder to deal with. But he has some pretty wacky characters, some pretty wacky moves. So again, the only ones that I would say avoid is this little cross here. Sorry, no, these guys here. So DJ, Guile, Blanca,
Okay.
Honda, and Chun-Li. These are the only ones that have charge inputs. So if you avoid those, everybody else you'll have no problem. JP, no, you don't try any. Get a costume. Get a costume,
Oh, okay.
and then go down to colors. Pick something. What do you like? What color?
Blue, blue. Oh, I hit the attack. Yeah. Bang.
Thank you. I don't have a.
Ooh,
Forgot.
the motherfucker from Wreck-It Ralph.
I'll make you proud, Morgan.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on its own. I'm charging like a
Oh, alright.
on its own.
Show me everything you have. An honor, to be sure.
So if you want to check your moveset first. So JP's whole shtick is that he uses like some magic and stuff. So he's more projectile oriented in the way
Okay.
that he operates. So that literally, that's an input you haven't done before, but it's literally just down, down. Much simpler.
Okay.
You have one with punch, and you got little spikes. You have one with kick when you have a counter. That if I hit you, so that's amnesia I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So if I hit you while you use that move, then you do a counter. So that is I might have forgotten to mention it. So these special moves, the reason that you have 3 different versions, you have a light, medium, and heavy version. You have 3 different versions of every special move in the game. And some of them will account for damage, but they're slower. Some of them will go further. So like especially like amnesia, you do light, it's gonna be right in front of you. Heavy is gonna go full screen. That's the idea with it.
Okay.
So that's a command grab.
Oh.
It's a full screen command grab. But the idea with command grabs is you can't get grabbed if you're jumping. So my idea for that is I would want to jump over that.
Do that again?
I think it was probably a quarter circle. Here you go.
I think it's the Z. Yeah, it's the Z.
Oh, good to know. Well, you got it pretty consistently so far, it seems.
Here.
So Zangief's thing, a lot of grabs that do a lot of damage, and he has big moves, but he's very slow. This is probably one of his worst matchups. I don't expect you to play as if it was one of his worst matchups, but
Okay. What the?
good grab.
Bang. What is that purple thing?
That right there, so that's down, down, and kick.
Yeah, but what is it?
So that's a counter. So if you do it again,
Hold on.
That's one where you have to reset neutral if you do it. Do it again. Again. Again.
Nope.
Okay, well, we're just doing it at the wrong time.
Apparently.
I'll try it again here. So you set a little crystal on me that explodes, and you back off. You take no damage. It's just a counter move.
Okay.
So the idea is that you could do that as you're getting up off the ground. Like if I knock you down with something like, whoa. I can block it still, but you can pressure me during it. You can do whatever you want. So the idea is if I did this and then you get off the ground, you can do it immediately. So you can do that as you're getting up. You don't have to wait until you're standing up to do it.
Okay.
You can do it as you're standing up, and the moment that you're standing up and you're actionable, you put that down. And if I'm trying to hit you as you stand back up, you can do what you want. That is a little. You create a little portal and a spike that hits me.
Okay, that's my back in the. No. Punch.
Yep, crouching a heavy punch.
No. Man. I think what the other thing is I'm noticing is I'm too used to having to wait for my guy to reset.
Yep.
Instead of like doing whatever, but oh. Hold on. It won't go. I'm trying to do the forward half circles.
Yep. Well, half circle or quarter circle?
Quarter circle. There.
Quarter circle. There you go. Yeah. So that's all it is. You gotta be meticulous with your inputs. You gotta be accurate, but you gotta be quick. So that's the middle ground of this game.
Is it? Yeah, it is. The
Oh,
what I want.
Yep. So you mean you can't do it yet because you have no bar?
Yeah.
But once you do,
Well, I can do that one still. I think.
that's just forward and heavy punch, I believe.
I don't think so. That's my. That's that. That's that. So
Yeah, I guess so. You're right. And again, so that you can't grab me when I'm in that, but you want to do like that big heavy thing that you were doing before, that big like splash with the giant crystals that came out of it. The one that you said that I thought was a regular move, like that.
Yeah.
That's what you would want to do out of that.
Oh, let's go. Oh,
So how do you avoid getting grabbed?
not that.
You don't hit me. I'm just gonna grab you anyways. How do you avoid getting grabbed?
I don't know.
The answer is you jump.
Oh.
If I'm not on the ground, then that's one. This is, by the way, that's one of those probably the worst moves in the game, because you see me coming, you just jump.
Okay. Can I not block it with my counter, or is
Nope.
that, no?
So that's the thing. This is very reaction based. And then like that, you can do like a jumping heavy attack as you land to punish me for it.
No, jump! Nope.
Your last ride. Let's go.
Oh. Beating up an old man.
You got magical powers. Seems like a fair fight to me.
I don't know.
So once you kind of understand your buttons, then it makes a little bit more sense to what you want to do to make the most of them.
Yeah. Come on, you want to do the thing.
So usually the basis with it is that your lights are close range, quick, get off me. Mediums are your average, middle of the game like pokes, and your heavies are your either your hard reads or your punishes.
Nope.
We gotta think here.
I'm thinking about my controls, man.
Yeah. So it's partly being comfortable on the gamepad, partly being comfortable and aware in the game.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yep. So you have one of those that go high and one of those that go low. So the idea is if I'm stand blocking, I can't block the low one. If I'm low blocking, I can't block the high one. And if I block it, and if I think that you're just gonna send one anyways, you send that grab one. Mm-hmm. I think that was the DP, the Z input, where you can just grab me. You can just grab me if I think you're just gonna throw a projectile. I'm gonna block it.
What was that?
That's the portal. That's the portal. You're looking at move if you need to.
As well.
So that's that one there. So that was quarter circle back and punch. That made that. The difference in light, medium, or heavy when you press the punch button changes how far away it is.
Yeah. And that's the...
So you can hold the button down to summon the ghost, and then it disappears quickly. So that's the thing where, like, if I think you're going to shoot a projectile, I see it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to block, and then it disappears because you fainted it. No, it's quarter circle back and kick. That's your command grab. It's not a DP.
Oh, so it's like
quarter circle back.
No, back. Come on. There we go.
There you go. And always remember, you have your parry if you need it, and you can rush in, but you probably don't ever want to rush in on your character because you're more comfortable at a distance. You have your drive impact if you see a big move coming up that you want to deal with. See, so like that will move there. Little overhead. If I see it, I might just try to block it crouching because I don't want it to hit me. But
I have those mostly button mashing. Those my quarter forward. Yeah. Okay.
Big heavy. Remember, you don't use the heavy button to make the most of that. Hey, it's very easily beatable. You see me put my arms up like I'm gonna come and grab you from full screen. You gotta know what I'm about to do. I'm gonna run up and grab you.
That isn't too bad.
No, no matter what, there is a character in this game for you. There definitely is. It's just about sorting through the characters, finding what you like. So
That was the one you were using.
Yep.
You just unlocked the different costumes that are playing more,
Yeah, I didn't realize I had free on these guys. What the fuck? I get it for free? Damn, that's crazy. I actually didn't know I had the costume, because usually costume 3s you have to pay for, so I'm surprised I owned them. At least in these ones.
Where I came from and represent. The struggle made the realest man you ever met. Isn't it evident? Ain't stopped before, not planning on stopping now. Y'all tired of playing the sidelines. Gotta make one.
Alright,
I'm ready for you.
so we're still trying to get dressed. Shake my head.
What I got, 'cause you know that it's my time. Brought till I fall, boy.
Actually, here, if you want to go back here, we'll get you. I will be nice. I will give you an inherent advantage from here on, where it makes the damage that I do to you. So if you want, go to advantage, and you go to like, let's go to 2 stars. So now what it is you're always going to start with the ability to do a super at the beginning of the game,
Okay.
and your damage will do 1.5 times more than it would normally. So bouncing a little bit makes it a little bit easier for you.
Just so I can actually practice that charge. I've gotten the 1/4 circle roughly down pat, but still the second one I'm trying to work on.
Get into the ring. This sucks.
So if you want to go check your moveset, you're more than welcome to. So he's very much like Ryu, like who we had originally.
Yeah.
So he has fireballs. He can do a fireball when he jumps forward. So he has a special that is a special thing he can do. That makes it a little bit easier for you, yeah. Only when he jumps forward. If he's jumping towards the opponent.
Nope. Alright. Change the button. There we go.
Yep. Well, that's the thing. Those buttons, the button notation was literally just if it was an Xbox controller, any
Yeah.
of those 3 buttons work.
That's how I do that.
Yep. So you just do one of those in the air, but you don't have to hold it. You just have to do it on a forward jump. So for one of those,
So
you
like
want,
I do a top.
so after you jump forward, you just do a regular input, as if you were doing it on the ground.
Trying to do.
You want to do it? You can do it like
Oh, this time is killing me, man.
try doing it at like the peak of your jump. So not just doing the input. There you go.
There we go.
Something like that, right? So that's the thing where like you can dance in, and then as you go in, you can throw a fireball to cover for you.
Okay, hold on. There's one for the kick.
He has a Tatsu, same as he has a Shoryuken, same as Ryu. For that, he has this little thing where he does like a couple like quick fire punches.
Mm-hmm.
But that one you have to press forward and punch for the second.
This is my back. Oh yeah.
Quarter circle back, but
It's like kick.
that one was punch.
No, the other one where I have to back and what? Back and punch. And
No,
punch.
yeah, so you do quarter circle back punch and then forward punch.
Cool.
So part of it is also being confident in your inputs. One, if you feel like you did it right, then already moving your fingers to get ready for the second hit.
Come on.
So,
I think I'm just waiting too long for the.
yeah. Well, because you're waiting to visually confirm if it's successful. You should feel the input. You should just like mechanically feel the input is right.
Yeah.
And then when you do it, then you already move to do the next part, so that once you have the rhythm down, then you're good.
Come on.
There you
Ah.
go.
Come on. Oh. No, what? Scam. Big scam.
You know what? I'll give you a secret move that you can do. All right. So do light punch, forward. I think it's light kick, heavy punch. Yeah, I'm right. Go back. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So you want to do that? Light. So it's a light punch. So if we go out, I'll tell you the input as we do it. Right. So let me get you down and health. There you go. Now you can do it. Okay. So it's light punch, forward, light kick, heavy. So you're trying to do X forward.
Do I hold forward or no?
No. You just press it after. You just press it after the two punches. So punch, forward, light kick, heavy.
No, I'm doing backwards now.
You want to do that all very quickly. So boom, 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 boom. When you get to 5 seconds, I'll do it. Alright, I got you.
Yeah, this is not good.
So that's like the most damaging super in the entire game.
Okay.
You have to do that little tricky input, but once you do a ton of damage, and it's a grab.
Yeah. Okay. Glad I had my game today. Because if I had it tomorrow, there's no way. I don't know why you keep...
Press up. That's all it is. It keeps jumping on you because you're pressing up at some point. There you go.
No help required. For the special move, I need at least 3, right?
At least 3. What do you mean?
Like 3 bars.
Well, you can do so. I know you can do double quarter circle forward and punch. And that's your level 1.
Yeah.
I think your level 2 is double back and punch. And then I think your level 3 is double. It's either double forward or double back and kick. You have to check your move list because I don't play this character, so I don't know again. But yep. So double forward and punch.
Was what I did.
Double forward and kick in the air lets you do a super air fireball.
No, it's tough.
And then it's double back is your level 2, and then it's double forward and kick, which is level 3. That's the less hard super free to do. But you need level 3 for that, which unless I went around, you're probably not gonna have the tools to be able to do it.
Grab.
There you go. You got that.
Oh, let's go. Cool.
Big headbutt.
Yeah.
Only thing you do with that move is block it, and if you block it, you can hit me for it.
Come on. Oh.
go.
Dang.
So part of the game is you got to mix up if you're gonna hit high, you're gonna hit low if you're gonna grab, because any of one of those there's an option around them. So you got to make sure that you're freshening it up and you're keeping the opponent on their toes.
Keep using it. Come on! I can't get the back to
I'm
go.
gonna block that one.
I can't get the back to go.
What do you mean back?
My back quarter circle.
Yeah. So that's just getting friendly with the inputs.
Yep. Daniel wants you. He needs your...
Yeah. Well. All right. You want to run a quick exhibition to finish it?
Or that.
We'll run like a best 3 of 5.
Okay.
And we'll do this. Whichever character you pick, you can put yourself on 5 stars of advantage, and I'll play my best character. So in that case, there, you are, yes, I will. I'll have my best character, and I'll have whatever I've learned on her. But you're gonna have a lot easier of a time in terms of how much damage you do, how much resource you start off with.
Okay. This one went up. I don't want to do her. Does it show me?
What their moveset is?
Yeah.
No, you won't be able to.
Isn't it evident? Ain't stopped before, not planning on stopping now. Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time.
Which one of the characters do you think you were the best at when you played?
I felt best on JP, I think. I don't know if I want to try a new one. Oh, I yeah.
I'm saying I'm one of a kind and they ain't built 'em like me. Vision myself a champion, one day I might be. Proud of what I see from the man in the mid. A real freedom fighter, got a
This is a standard.
everybody know that I always keep it real.
You were standard.
Get up, I keep pushing speed. Recognize I'm a champion.
I didn't try to speed.
Even what they say can't be done. I wear my
Perfect.
stripes proud. I raise my flag high and I'ma stay free till the day
Another mission awaits.
survivalist.
There we go, the classic.
Quick as a tiger is. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard headed.
I'll just keep it on 2.
No.
No.
Bump it up.
Oh man. Alright. Where's our 6? No, our 6 right now. I gotta do some fighting games for my class. Homework is literally play a fighting game and review it. We can do our 6 though. After this game.
You want to check your moveset first, or are you good?
Well, I'm already getting DM'd at the wazoo. Who's in me? Ah! I'm sorry, man. Okay, hold on. Just the damn org chat popping up. Yeah, and then we're doing a best of 5 real quick, and then I'll hop on our 6.
You're good. Go ahead.
All right. Only heavy. Down. Can I do? Oh, okay. Yeah, no. It's Okay, quarter circle B. Does it change? Show.
What's the question for this one? What are you trying to figure out?
I was seeing if I could do like the button notation would change to like showing the joystick or not.
Well, joystick and D-pad is the same thing.
Yeah.
The whole difference is just the D-pad is just a little bit more analog, so easier.
Okay. Oh, that's just my regular twist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, is it showing like?
So after you do that input, what do you do after that? And that
Okay.
one, if you do no input, you get this move. If you press kick while you're in the air, you get this move. And then if you press down and kick, you get a different move.
Okay.
And then if you press both buttons, which is a grab,
Yeah.
then you get a grab in the air, and then that one you get a punch, which you immediately land.
Okay, so
Good. I'll give you a game to warm up on this character,
Yeah,
and then we'll run it afterwards.
What do you mind again? It's my quarter forward.
In punch.
Yeah. So I gotta do.
That's your spot. That's a kick. That's
No,
kick
that's
again.
my kick again.
There you go.
There we go. Cool. Oh, now I'm getting bullied. Oh, get up, man. I kept holding down and back, and she wouldn't go down and back. True that. Ugh. Bang! I think that was not what I wanted to do, but it works.
We'll do a best 3 of 5 here.
Okay. Wait, sorry, not to stop you midair.
Well, it's gonna hit you, so this is your problem.
Oh, man. Oh, it's just all... just except for the first.
Mhm.
Attack. Oh, what are you ranking either way? Man. Oh man. Dude, those double quarters are so hard. Alright, I'm going to keep it PG, man. You know what I mean? Alright. I can't grab anything.
The projectile's coming.
I don't know what was happening. Alright. I also keep grabbing, or...
Yep, crouching heavy punch. That's your anti-air. That's the best way for you to.
Well, no, I'm doing the... I try to do the quarter circle punch, but I keep hitting my my kick.
Yeah, you just gotta have control over it.
Heard. I know no such thing.
Gotta be careful with that, man.
Come on. Grab, you bastard!
We're gonna grab from that range.
I'm mashing it. He's not even moving.
What are you gonna grab from that range though? I was attacking you. You can't grab if I'm hitting you.
I can grab your foot. It was in range. Come on!
Good anti-air.
I don't think it was what I wanted though. I won! I won! None of my quarter circles are coming up.
We gotta be controlling it.
What the?
Be careful with that drive impact.
Oh, let's go! Alright, we can end the session there. I hit one. Holy cutscene, man. Oh.
There you go, that's 2. So it's 1-2 right now. In
Okay.
my favor. First to 3.
Heard. Fourth bomb is not going to recover from this, I swear. Is that your grab where you...
Yes.
Oh, I'm just too far. Oh,
Good air grab.
what was this? Oh,
You jumped into an air grab.
let's go! JK, Can't take it back. Run!
Careful there.
Motherfucker wouldn't do nothing. Do something, man. Oh. Oh man.
Big combo.
That felt good, didn't it?
Unlucky.
Judy, win!
Brutal. Yeah, no, it's a game you gotta have some time to warm up to.
Yeah.
Feel out a little bit and get comfortable with the inputs for, but once you do, it feels very, very rewarding to get certain inputs to win games. But it literally just comes down to feeling it out and being comfortable with it, right?
Fair.
Once you are comfortable with the controls, that's like honestly the first step. Understanding how the game works is another step. And then it becomes the inevitable question of your opponent has to juggle both these things as well. So at the high level, it's about not only thinking about your habits and what you're doing, but also what your opponent's habits are, what they're doing, and then how to beat them. Right? So
Fair.
it's a lot to come out of it. If you want to do more out of like after this, I would say just go up and just watch matches. There's a bunch of really good matches you can find of like even if it's like mid level or pro level
Yeah.
of just like watching just good Street Fighter and just seeing how
Yes.
yeah, you're all good. So yeah, just going out of your way and just watching how people play the game and that kind of stuff, right? So
Fair.
but for your first fighting game experience, you really good start, and obviously yes, there's a lot to be desired off of mechanically, and I'm sure you'll be sore in the hands for a little bit.
I think the next time I play this, I would have to get one with a joystick because I need more.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, maybe if you want to play the game again, absolutely. I'm more than happy to let you use the pad for a little bit. Usually, this is the controller is usually much more approachable because it's a lot less foreign than something like this, where an arcade stick is so much different. But when like for me, like I got a stick because of how into fighting games I was, and I wanted to make the jump, and I wanted to play it. I wanted to take it seriously and play a little bit more. But yeah, no, if you want to try this stick at some point, I'm more than happy to let you press some buttons on it. It feels a lot better, I will say, than something like this. But
I think it's only for fighters because when I'm thinking like I'm playing any Smash or I'm playing like even Brawlhalla, I've played on board. Like those don't feel as bad, but for a fighter, I think with just how much, it's not just like I'm moving a direction, hitting a button. I have to like turn it a bunch of times and then hit a button.
That's fair, yeah, absolutely. Again, it's just about tactility, about comfort, and that's what this game is all about. It's about being able to, I guess shape that, So
fair.
Yeah, well,
Alrighty.
good stuff. And obviously, for your assignment, if you have any like actual questions on these games and how they work and competitive nature and anything like that, like let me know, and I'm happy to give you like a breakdown of it. Right? There's plenty of videos that talk about getting into the games like this. So
I'm not worried about that bit.
but good effort, really good effort. I'll bring it back. You're all good.
Alrighty.
Good effort.
Thank you.
Street Fighter 6.
Alright, chat. I'm back. Leave that. Leave that. Let me do here. Alright. Put on this. Turn on. Dude, what happened? Okay, it's on the higher DPI right now. Activate this. Boom. We're here. You can see me now. I want to open this. I want to. We got a bit of time, and I kind of want to play. Oh, I forgot my water. Eh? Nope. Did not forget my water. Why do I got no audio? Do I have no audio, or am I tripping? This open. Dude, motherfuckers are running around in the hall. What is happening? There's this. Okay, I do have audio. Turn that down. Cool. Dude, my thumb is red from that. Like, the rest of my hand isn't as red, but it's like, it hurts. And it's like throbbing is the best I can describe it. Yes, I do want to close this, and I want to shut down my computer. Okay, and I will swap over to Siege once it's loaded. Water's here. Alright, let me close my door. Are you still loading here? Oh. bang. Mute my mic while I take out the headset. Where did I put? Oh, here it is. You can close. That's cool. Oh, whoops. I forgot to mute my mic there. Alright, unknown boy, are you still here? I got the damned Rainbow Six going. What is happening? Heard. Riot! Watch for real. What are we watching? Oh. What's up? I'm Lurk. Heard. I'm swapping over to Siege. I just gotta go through all my noties right now. I'll watch Heard. Is anyone playing right now? What is happening? Nobody be on. Oh, my poor thumb, man. I don't want here. I don't want here. I don't care about this, really. I don't think anyone's on. We might just be El Solo Bolo. Yeah, okay, I can close this. He just never responded. How's your, or did you watch me play at all, Riot? Or do you just hate me? That's yesterday. No one's on. Watching passively, Heard. Do you enjoy passively watching my misery? Yeah, no one is on. Where's what's his face's server? Retro. He's not even on. He just gets off. Okay, yeah, looks like I'm solo. I didn't have audio. That's fair. My thumb is not ever gonna recover from that one. Alright, I'll turn on this. I'll turn on this. I will change my stream titles and such. Tom Clancers. I want to cancel this. I want to Tom Clancers. That's fine. That's been changed. That's been changed. And Tom Clancy. Siege. Perfect. That's been changed. Beauty. Close this. Mute myself. Irreparably. How do I spell irreparably? Oh, it was really close. I just forgot an A. Destroyed. Let me show a little stomach on the broadcast while no one's watching. I cannot tag anyone. How about you AO while liking my post, MF? Alright. Siege time. We'll turn on rank. Do a quick map training. Only because I was not playing any Siege. So I'm definitely not warmed up at all. Dude, my thumb hurts so bad right now. Right. Fuck Street Fighter on a controller. Miserable experience. It was fun to learn, but... Oh my god, this still feels rough. What happened that I can't control a gun right now? Okay. I'm aiming so high. Let me display. Try 78. I do want to turn on push to talk because you just won't let me change it right now. I feel that. Kind of weird, but you know what? Oh, can't miss it. Oh, you're just tucked, man. Dude, I'm body shot Andy right now. Oh. Dude. Doing any movement feels weird right now. Oh, bang. It's not gonna work without a pistol. No! Alright. Cool. Let me, what was I doing? Options, audio, push to talk, enabled. And we will queue a ranked game. While we queue, I will quickly swap my things back to whatever they're supposed to be. Appearance, card background. Let's have it this. Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna equip everything to this one, and then I'll individually go through and change whatever as I see fit. And I want to have liquid on Sergeant Thatcher. Or not. Dude, where's liquid? I don't know. I put on black ice. Good enough. Dude, my poor thumb. It's dead, man. It died. It is no more, even. Emerald, sure. Soap lover. Canal. This was a bad map pool either way. IMO. You had EP, you had Outback, you had Canal, you had so many poor choices. Theme Park. What was the last one? I forgot. I don't want to play Monty. This is fine. Valk on Canal. Oh, okay. That's fine. Pulse was weird. Henry, I don't mind. Very odd bands. I'll go Kaid. Why not? Give me black dragons. Give me a... I'll see what the purple looks like. Why not? That's fine. Rose a champ. Let's go. Vigil my goat. And we got a diamond player, so less goated.
Secure the bombs.
Make this too high.
Reloading on ammo.
Dude, let me hop over. Hello? Dude, it is just this thing. Hello? Come on. You know you want to hop.
5 seconds. Located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Claw active. Claw is
Not
ready.
active. Let me grab this. Good night. Let me pause that.
Right back on.
Sniper?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
What's happening? Yeah. Ace outside breach.
Yo, Ram is in hallway.
Dude,
site.
Dude, everything is happening.
One friendly operator remaining.
GG, man. Dude, that was miserable. Holy
All
Christ.
friendlies were eliminated.
This kid is cheating, by the way.
I heard.
Who?
Ash, I played against him.
Didn't even get,
That's alright. We bring it down, we bring it down.
taking forever to load.
We just need more to slow him down. Maybe you want to bring like a Mel, maybe? Or like Pulse or something.
Yeah, fuck Cade. We don't need Cade. Didn't even go for Hatch, but... So I'm not worried. Do I have a dark blue skin? I don't think so. For shotgun? Probably not.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Oh. Alright.
Changing mags. Here comes Thanos.
Op 4 be ready for assault.
Do we get hatches? What the?
10 seconds remaining.
Is it too long?
5
This-
seconds and counting. Bomb located by Op 4.
Oh, we didn't get that.
Swapping mags.
Where do I want this last one, man?
All set. Range deployed.
I killed Ying. Buck is
Nice.
upstairs.
Op 4
Nice.
last stop standing.
What's this?
Swapping mags.
What am I seeing?
Activity done.
Football.
Op 4 eliminated.
Bang! 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 Eh. Hi. Alright, that was not that bad. Do I care about wall denial? Probably a little. Actually. Fuck it. They didn't bring anything crazy for it. Oh, I just saw. Well, I just saw a W7M skim. Which is the one I wanted.
The bomb. Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
There we go. Pretty sure it was that damn. Either I didn't make it wide enough or the fucking. What's it called? Got in the way of.
Op 4 located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Me being able to hop through. Yeah, they shot all the outside cams. Yeah.
Downstairs.
Not bottom green yet.
Nook downstairs.
Ash downstairs as well.
Pushing up
Main stairs. The main stairs. Main stairs.
Oh, popped in, I think. Where the fuck? Oh, green and red. Flash on green. Oh, Mario Old Bridge. Damn. We're not watching anything, man.
Prone through the renovation.
Nice.
Red. Top main. On ping.
Yeah.
Going through wall. Flashing wall. 4 ping.
Damn.
Mission failed.
Excited.
All friendlies have been neutralized.
Outplayed. Heard. So we're tracing. Oh, alright. Do I want to try? Lucky ass bitch. Heard. Fanatic. Do I want a shotgun? Maybe. I guess I can do shotgun. Can be done.
We need to locate a bomb.
I'm gonna swap the statue. Where did liquid go? Holy, is it ever far down?
Seconds to go.
Give me clays as well. Might as well.
5 seconds before insertion.
Can't really use hard breach gadget anywhere here. Unless they had a castle.
Locate and defuse the
Or them
bomb.
punching something out. Might be Turner.
Mm. My friends are kind of mid right now.
Aircraft deployed. Device ready.
Oh, breach is open. Breach is open.
Reloading.
Drone's ready.
You're looking at me? You're crazy, bro.
It goes downstairs hallway.
guys, I can't either.
No.
Or shoot, or do anything.
No.
Can't even get on my drone, bro.
R.I.P.
Love that.
It's amazing, ain't it?
Where's he going? Dude, what is happening? Oh, this is fun. Oh, so ping is probably fucking us as well. One of the guys had high ping.
One friendly operator remaining.
Fun.
All friendlies have been eliminated.
Fun. Interesting. Who is this? Netis something. Thanks. Thank you, Ubisoft. Who do I even want to go, man? I don't know. Probably Grim's fine. Grim is probably fine.
We need to locate a bomb. Your drone has found a bomb.
Do I have a skin that I haven't ever used in a while on here that I would like to play? Not really. I have a lot of skins, but it's a lot of mid. For the most part, at least.
10 seconds.
And even that's not that good, but we'll use it.
5 seconds.
No heart breach.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
I don't know what's happening. Moving down the stairs. There's smoke. Yeah, shot my drone.
Loading new mag. Go on, hype set.
Heard? So we're just cheating.
Down to one friendly.
Yeah. He's cheating.
Sanku upstairs.
4-3. I didn't do too bad. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong person. 1-4.
Upstairs,
I
one
did
sounds
horrible.
like showers.
Oh, yeah. That was fun. No hiso. I heard.
I'm just gonna play bomb.
They also have packs, so.
Right on one thing. No, a little bit to the left of my one. I can't read.
I heard. It doesn't matter.
Friendlies have been eliminated.
It literally does not matter. Alright, chat. First game versus cheaters, I'm not staying here. Cool, I reported them all already. W! Alright, chat. It's been fun. I'm getting off. It's midnight. I don't feel like playing cheaters all night. I am just leaving. Do not care. Do not care. It was fun either way. Thumb is irreplaceably destroyed. A quarter way to my sub goal. Let's go, man. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you later. Bye.